Welcome back to the Marketing Week Live studio, where I'm joined right now by Gordon Glenister and friends here in the studio. Gordon is Director General for the BPMA. Gordon, lovely to have you here. BPMA, tell me more, what is that?
So BPMA is the trade body that represents the promotional merchandise industry. Okay. We're 52 years old, so not insignificant. And we've supported Marketing Week Live from the very start, actually. So we've been a constant. And our main aims are to promote the use and value of promotional merchandise as an essential part of the marketing mix, while supporting a professional supply chain, i.e. our members. And a number of them are here, so visitors will be able to see those companies.
Sure. Okay. So just fill me in on the value of merchandising and promotional materials, physical things we're talking about here.
Well, the average person keeps a promotional product, would you believe, for just under 3 years. Okay. And I bet many of the people looking at this have got items right on their desk now that they could recall the name of their brand from. I was looking at something just recently in my cupboard. Many years ago, I used to work for Bulmers, the cider company, and I remember the Woodpecker conference towel. That's 30 years ago, and I still have that. So I still have a memory of that particular product.
Well, do you know what? It's funny you should say that, because on the desk here in front of us, we've got 3 things, 2 of which are mine. I've got a cross pen that came from a conference at RTE in Dublin, and I've got a yellow Samsung book. These are all promotional materials, and I'm just using them. There's something else here as well, though. Tell me what he is. Or she.
So it could be...
Hang on, I mean, it's an important day today, International Women's Day, so let's not assign gender roles to...
Well, okay, so we haven't named Little Monkey, and actually we're saving it for my talk this afternoon at 3 o'clock. Okay. In fact, actually, for those of you that are wandering around, you may even see that there's a couple of other exhibitors that are giving away similar types of character. Right. In fact, the Dot Mailer stand has got their little animal trending already, supposedly on their Twitter feed, so that's great. No, really what we're trying to say here is it's important, the whole concept of this show is to help brands and marketeers bring their brand to life using promotional products. It's tactile. I mean, if you think about Compare the Meerkat, for example, over 3 million of those little meerkats have gone out to happy customers. You know, when they first came out, they were iconic and people were buying them on eBay. So
I guess one of the things with the whole Meerkat campaign, Compare the Market, was that it was very much an integrated campaign. You know, the meerkats were front and center of the above the line and below the line advertising, which then, I guess, drove the merchandising sales.
And that's exactly what I'm saying.
Right.
So it should never be one or, you know, there's a lot of investment in above the line and digital spend, which I get, and it's all, you know, you get the metrics, but you shouldn't underestimate the value of something, and particularly now with social media, as you'll see from my talk at 3 o'clock this afternoon, there's some great examples of even stuff like branded seating now. It's amazing what you can do with seating, your own personalised deck chairs. And what's happening now is people are taking pictures of that and then sharing it on social media, so the amplification is huge.
Sure. Okay, let's come back to merchandise, because I've 2 questions, 2 concerns maybe, I don't know. First of all, where's the innovation going? Because little monkeys, pens, notebooks, that's been the case for as long as I've been going to an event, and I guess been subject to receiving merchandising. What's next? Is this okay, or does it need to move forward?
Well, I would say that don't underestimate common use items. We still find the pen, the bags, the mugs are still top of the chain of promotional products. For me, it's as much about what you put on that in terms of your design, your message, and your communication. And some of the branding techniques are truly amazing. In fact, if you come and look at our stand, you'll see what's been possible now. Technology has definitely changed. A lot of products around the phone, of course. And because of cybersecurity, I brought something along here, actually, which is a little webcam cover, because you know there is this constant concern about whether or not people can hack into your laptop cameras. Yeah. Well, this just literally fits on the top and moves either way. So you've actually got a fantastic branding opportunity right in front of your customers. But what's really good about it is it's a nice little DM piece as well. So you've got a little bit of branding around it.
Of course.
Now the cost of that is very, very low.
minimal but high value in terms of what users will get and the impression in terms of the brand. Okay, I get that, and little bits of innovation like that are all very important. My other concern is around sustainability and environmental friendliness. I've just come back from a week-long conference in Barcelona, and goodness me, I could have filled another 25 kilogram bag on my plane home just with the promotional materials, the bags, the brochures, and other stuff that was getting thrust at me all week. That can't be a good thing.
No. Well, I think we've seen an explosion in reusable bags, for example, ever since the shopping bag tax. Reusable bags now are huge. And I think, as we've demonstrated on our stand, we've got quite a few biodegradable products. Eco at the moment is getting, particularly following the David Attenborough program, and particularly on drinkware, reusable mugs. Some of the big coffee retailers are really looking at that in a different way now. So I think we're going to start to see a shift change potentially in that area. But all I would say to marketeers is really think about your audience. I say this all of the time. Find out what they want. Don't just assume you think that they want something because everybody's done a USB stick and everybody's done a mug. Really ask your audience, and also perhaps impart some information that is absolutely relevant to their needs. It might be, for example, the book that you've got in front of you, you may or may not be aware, but some of these could have tipping pages inside. Mm-hmm. So it could be a calendar, it could be something that's totally relevant to that audience.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, you increase the value of the product.
Do you know, we could be having exactly the same conversation about content strategy. In fact, we did yesterday. Know your audience, make your content relevant to the audience, and the same is true by the sounds of it for merchandising as it is for actual video. Yes. or copy.
Yes. I mean, one of the things I was really pleased about was we came up with this strategy for this year of bring your brand to life. Mm. We created a website for this, and when I saw Marketing Week Live running the same thing, in a sense, bring marketing to life, I wanted to do something here at the show. So at 1 o'clock, please do stay around, making sure that, and if you're around the coffee and tea area here.
Underneath the big screens in the hub
screen
here on the Marketing Week Live, the red floor bit.
We're going to try and do that. So
something's going to be coming to life. Is it around about 1 o'clock?
Maybe.
He's teasing with us, ladies and gentlemen. He's teasing with us. Listen, Gordon, really, really good to chat to you. Good luck with your presentation later on. Might see you under the screens at 1 o'clock over at lunchtime.
Lovely.
Brilliant to have you. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.